Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with Sports Guys Only. And this week, what I thought we would do to start the podcast is we would go and we would introduce ourselves and we would say, your name and I don't know, what other things should we do? Maybe your fantasy football record?
Yeah. where you're at in the standings?
Yeah,
I
go
like
ahead.
it.
All right, so we'll start. I think we should start with you, Nathaniel, and then we'll work clockwise and end with Carter.
I love it. So, Nathaniel here, Coach K.
Coach K is crazy.
He is Coach K.
First place in the league right now. Thanks very much. Just got to say, amazing that a couple weeks ago, Cal said, oof, you guys. Well, I wasn't here to defend myself. Nathaniel's team is in trouble.
You are in trouble,
and
bro.
let's just say,
you are long-term in trouble.
Time out. The last 2 weeks, highest scoring team. So, Cal, I need you to say that my team's in trouble tonight. Make
You
sure
are
we
in trouble.
keep that energy up.
You're in trouble, dude.
What's going to be really funny is when he shits the
Time
bed.
will tell.
Nope. I'm in first place. I know I'm going to rue this, like rubbing it in right now. We're a quarter of the way through the
it doesn't work.
Yeah,
I said, how did it cook for
I'm
Carter?
going to enjoy this while it lasts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in first place at the quarter point of the season. I'm 3-1, loving life, in sole possession of first place.
Yes.
Poor
take
Carter talked real shit after week 1 and then has just been
Hold on. All right, so
fisted.
Gavin, why don't you introduce yourself?
The abusement park in the building. I have abused Carter real bad when we played.
In many ways, though.
Yeah.
Not just
verbally,
in fantasy football,
mentally.
Yeah.
I make him cry in our little group text.
Yeah.
Sorry if Carter's mom listens to this. Your son just asks for it. Should have raised him better.
Shots
That's
fired. You're never
uncalled
coming
for.
out.
That's uncalled for. You have to take that out of the pod.
I'm not. I'm leaving that in.
Yeah, leave it in.
No.
She doesn't listen. She'll be fine. I'm
I
2-2 and in
rebuke-
third place
I
behind.
rebuke that statement, Maggie. That is bullshit.
Yeah, rebuke. Dishonor on you.
This is what happens when he talks shit week 1, though. He
Listen,
started talking shit.
but you started bringing moms into this shit.
She taught him not to talk so much shit.
Wow.
No, I'm behind Cal. I'm in third because Cal has me by
Maybe
points.
your mom should have taught you to talk less shit.
The difference is I backed it up.
Did you? You're
it up.
third.
You're fourth. The only reason I'm third is because Nathaniel has squeaked out 2 times in a row.
So what's your record?
2-2.
Okay. Cal here. And my team has the most points for and also the second most points against.
Record?
Not sure if anybody's aware of that. 2-2.
Oh, no.
Record 2-2 at
2-2.
second place
We're
in the
500.
league. Sole possession of second place based on the points for. And very, very much looking forward to the time will tell perspective of this season.
Yeah.
Continuing to show its true face.
Cal
Let me
did-
just point out, Nathaniel, points for. Not good. And yes, you've had a couple good weeks. But you also relied heavily on a couple of very big performances. It's not super consistent scoring. So I'll be very interested to see where you end up. Gavin, your team is shockingly well-rounded.
Stacked.
It is.
Shockingly well-rounded.
Yeah.
I have the top 2 fantasy running backs on my team.
It's
Gavin made some
McCaffrey
good waiver
and
wire
Cook,
moves.
who you all told me were both bad picks.
Well, hold on, too.
Hand up. I said not to take James Cook.
And not take McCaffrey.
I'm an idiot. I did not say not to take McCaffrey.
You said he'd be injured by week 5.
I didn't say not to take him. I said he'd be injured. He's going to be injured.
He's going to be
I don't
injured.
think
He's
so.
going to
Oh,
be
he's
injured.
He's looking
There's
bulletproof.
nobody out there.
He looks bulletproof.
They're going to ask him to do everything.
But he
I'm
looks-
pretty sure pretty soon they're just going to run Wildcat. I don't even know why they're bringing in a
Hold on.
quarterback.
Hold
That's
on.
actually so
Hold on.
real.
Do you know how
McCaffrey,
wild
50
that would
touches.
be if they just start running like a
might be
Wildcat
better.
offense?
It might be better.
Honestly, yeah. You get another blocker. Perfect.
Trent Williams is your blocker.
How was Purdy last game?
It did
Since you're a
not.
big Purdy lover.
He's hurting, but it didn't look good. Did not look good. He had some nice throws, but then he had a couple. I was like, "That's a hospital ball.
Bad.
That's a hospital ball.
Bad.
What are you
2
doing, buddy?"
interceptions.
2 interceptions. The one pick was not. I'm not going to put on him. That came off some hands. So I'm not gonna.
McCaffrey, by the way, rushing hasn't looked that great. It's just been his
Oh,
receiving.
wait. Who is that in there? You haven't introduced yourself
Oh,
yet.
yeah. I'm Carter. In my other fantasy league, I'm 4-0.
No. Let's talk about
That's a great-
Nobody cares about
Okay.
that
I want to
league.
hear about
Nobody
Nobody cares about that
Is that
league,
the league
Carter.
that somebody else did your drafting in your lineup setting for you because you're a bad
Carter,
GM?
Carter.
The other league I'm in, I'm 3-1.
How are you in this
Carter,
league where
Carter,
you have to do it all?
Carter, we're asking about this specific fantasy
This
league right
this
here.
one I'm 1-3. This one I'm 1-3.
1-3.
Yep.
How's the scoring been?
It's not been great recently.
Some might call it hit or miss.
Nope, just miss.
Nice.
Yep.
Not hitting so much.
When
huh?
you hit 25% of the time, it's just miss.
Let's look at this here. Points 4. Yeah, Carter, you're in good shape.
Yeah, not great.
Woof.
I got a lot of points against, though, if we're counting off that.
True.
Putting up big numbies there.
That's
True.
because I dropped 255 on you.
That didn't help.
It did not help your points against.
That didn't help. Yeah.
Wait for this week when I do it again. Because I'm
Carter,
currently...
the problem I'm worried about for you is that the injuries really they matter so much for your team.
Yeah, because I don't have enough good people to replace them.
We're talking about injuries. You're talking shit about my team. I had 4 guys out already.
Hold on.
Meaningful players.
Hold on. What did I just say? You didn't hear me because you got upset and you started to think of a way to defend yourself before you listened
that's
to what
very
I said.
defensive
I'm
and very
ready.
emotional.
I'm ready.
You're very emotional.
Why are you so
and very fired up.
defensive?
Now, what I actually said,
I
Nathaniel,
need him to talk shit about my team.
which you didn't hear because you saw blood, you saw red, was, Carter, I'm worried about you because the injuries really matter for your team because you don't have anyone else to take their place.
Yeah.
I didn't say that about you, Carter.
So,
Okay?
deep.
That was me giving you a pseudo compliment in a way.
Also,
So-
it doesn't help when Carter's original week plan was to bank on Drake London dropping 33 a night.
Well,
And Derrick
here
Henry.
the other,
Man.
Derrick Henry. My issue here is
It's like multiple.
Bucky Irving's out, CeeDee Lamb's out, Lamar Jackson's out. I'm starting Woody Marks this week.
Oh, dude, he's a dog.
Ooh.
He's a dog.
He did one good week, so
No, I think he's firmly the
we're-
Texans
we're
starting
letting
running
him
back.
run.
He's starting running back.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
He's
starting
gonna be
running back.
The Texans just don't look very good.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to be good, but
Yeah.
he's just starting running back.
I mean, he's going to get double-digit points.
we're letting him rip. And
Maybe.
Should we check
Better than AJ
should we
Brown.
check your project?
nope,
Yeah,
we
hey,
shouldn't.
Ooh.
We
Hey.
shouldn't check the
Let's check
projection.
the projections currently for Carter versus me this week.
We shouldn't. There's about a 40-point difference.
Carter, is
Carter's
that the best
projected-
team you can put out?
No, I'm trying up this strat of
His best team was only
Picking-
186. It's only 15 points.
I'm trying
More-
the strat of picking players I like instead of players they are projecting.
So I am projected to put up 208.6 points. Carter is at 171.
Projections
you-
don't matter.
Do you think that Bucky Irving's going to play?
No, he's on crutches. So-
They seem to think he's going to play.
He was on crutches at practice today.
Well, sometimes that's just for caution.
Yeah, I go around on crutches for fun too. I get it.
Is it?
Why do you have Zay Flowers on the bench?
Because he's a bum.
He's not a bum. He's had 14, 15, and like 25 points.
I have Jamar Chase on the bench.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Zay Flowers is a bum.
My starting receivers are literally in
Oh,
no
man.
one,
And Lamar's out. So.
No one would have guessed this for me for my
Bro.
starting wide receivers. Keenan Allen, St. Brown, and Devontae Adams.
So, Carter.
Yep.
Legit question.
Yep.
Dead serious. Do you really think that it's smart to start Chris Olave or Tedero McMillan over Zay Flowers?
Yep, we're going off vibes this week.
Vibes.
I got Marv out there too. Have him
You
running some
had
routes.
Marv out there.
Hey, if
I knew you weren't going to let Marv go,
No.
so that
We-
one doesn't shock me.
We
but-
should come back to this at the end next week and see how our flexes kind of lined up against each other because I have a feeling my flex 3 are going to cook his 3. Bad. Cam
Yeah.
Scattaboo, Michael Pittman, and Brees Hall.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I think you're right.
Also, sleeper, going to say this right now, Lions defense against Cincinnati, they're going to put up big numbers.
How many sacks for Aiden Hutchinson?
6.
Six.
You
think
That's
Aiden Hutchinson's
in one
going to have
game.
six
Six
sacks
sacks.
in one game?
I want
sacks.
the under so bad
Yeah.
on this.
6 sacks.
They are a bad
Did
O-line.
you
They're
see
terrible.
how bad their O-line is?
They're terrible.
Ooh.
And did you also see that Jake Browning can't get rid of the fucking football?
Dude, I mean, I think we're seeing firsthand, one, how good Joe Burrow is.
And how
That,
much
like-
better Justin Jefferson is than Jamar Chase?
And,
Yes,
and yeah.
I
That's-
like-
I think the
I
debate
screenshotted
ends
this.
now.
I screenshotted this so
Like-
you guys could see this. I thought this would be very fun in the pod. This is a picture from the Bengals-Broncos game of the Bengals O-line and the job they're doing to block the 3 rushing defenders, by the way. This is a screenshot from the game.
Did you see the video of
Not
the
sure if you can see that, Carter.
Yeah, you're on
But
there.
there are 4 guys blocking 1 nose tackle, and the 2 tackles are turned completely around, and the defensive ends have run around them and are about to destroy Jake Browning.
Have you
Destroy.
seen the clips of the Texans?
No.
There were multiple clips from this last week where 5 O-linemen and a tight end block 1 guy. Jeffrey Simmons had one of the quickest sacks in NFL history.
I seen that sack where he literally went untouched past the center through the line.
Yep.
He didn't literally he is moving as quick as the ball is. You should pull it up.
I'm pulling it up right now.
It reminds me of the Clowney fucking sack or hit in the backfield against Michigan.
Oh my gosh. Wait. I
Yeah,
feel like we need to
run
see
that
the
back.
beginning of
Run
it.
that
Watch this.
It is.
Watch
This
this
is
shit.
so
This is
messed
crazy.
up.
Doesn't
he's already
get
there.
touched.
Yeah. CJ Stroud doesn't get a step.
Did the right guard block his own tackle?
Yep.
Oh man, he like WWE slammed
The right
him.
guard blocks his own tackle.
His own. Yes. Look at this. He steps to the right instead of the left. Yep.
Oh no.
Untouched through the line.
Insane.
Yeah.
Do you fire your offensive line coach?
I think that guard gets sat for sure.
Well, it was so bad.
Look, just
I can't find the other clips.
right through. I just don't know what to do.
CJ Stroud is running for his life.
Oh no.
You think they're worse than the Bengals O-line?
No, because I watched Jake Browning. How many times did he get sacked last week? 5?
I mean,
5 as a team? 6 as a team?
I don't know.
it's a lot. He's
bad.
taken so many hits, huge hits.
Dude, the other thing is, I will say this: he doesn't help himself. He holds onto the ball way too fucking long when the pocket is destroyed around him.
But like at a certain point though, when it's that fast, is it even
but like,
He's a backup QB getting drilled.
I mean, it's
yes,
crumbling
but also
in like
he
1
is
second.
not. He is rolling out of like on a boot, like he is the next Michael Vick, and I'm sorry, but he's not.
He had some games. I can't remember. Maybe it was the last. Well, Joe Burrow's been injured almost every season, but it was like 1 or 2 seasons ago. Browning actually was putting up some decent numbers. So I think he is kind of like that. Like I'm just gonna sling
He's
it,
not.
but he needs to have more than 1 second.
But here's my problem: when you yell into the mic, "Remember why you cut me," and then the next week your fantasy points is fucking 4,
Yeah, tough.
and you have sub 130 yards of passing.
Yeah, it's tough.
He has less offense in 2 games than Josh Allen has in 1.
Wait, wasn't it us that he was yelling that at?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad that we
Cooked.
absolutely disintegrated them.
He has less offensive. The Bengals have less offensive yards in 2 games than the Bills do in 1.
I saw
That's
a
amazing.
lot of post preseason talking about like the best backup quarterback,
It
and
ain't Jake Browning.
a lot of people were saying Jake Browning.
no.
Somebody should be fired for that take.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
He's not like, when I think of a good backup that I would never be nervous, Fitzpatrick, Nick Foles, those kind of guys come to mind.
Yeah. He was ranked number 2 by ESPN, right behind Kirk Cousins.
I don't
I
hate
mean,
Kirk
Kirko
Cousins.
as a backup.
Yeah, Kirk
sure.
doesn't. I don't hate
Kirk's
that.
a great backup.
Yeah, he can come
he's
into
just
a game.
expensive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think if he was taking up that much
He's
cap space on
5x the next, backup.
I
price-wise.
would rather watch him play football than Jake Browning.
Oh,
Honestly,
for sure.
we talked about it on Monday. I'd almost rather watch Nick Mullins play.
Here's the hard part, though. Like, history, Jake Browning's past, he didn't look like he looks right now.
Yeah, like if
Okay,
you
like-
if you put Kirk behind that O line for Cincy,
dies.
like is it gonna be any
He
better?
dies.
His other Achilles is definitely torn.
I mean,
I don't know if it's Achilles what I'm worried about. I'm worried about a hospital visit.
yeah, like he's not making it
So
through
you
the
go
game.
for the Achilles for that.
Did you see that hit that fucking Joe Burrow took in week 1 untouched from
Yeah,
the
I
tap?
did.
Yeah, if that is Kirk Cousins, that's a broken back. And
He was
rib
injured.
cage.
Injured bad.
Injured bag.
Joe Burrow got injured.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
pretty sure
Also
Kirk
on my
would've got
team.
injured. Yeah. Wham. There's a lot of good QBs for you to pick up.
I got
so.
2 guys out.
I mean, there's
Justin Herbert's up on
there's a
them.
million people that we can pick up because we have 4 people in our league.
Skill
But
positions are a lot harder to replace than quarterback.
So what
is this
hold on,
recency
what do
bias
we-
though? I have a question about the injuries.
You
Okay,
said that
cool.
right, Carter?
Is this recency bias, or does it feel like there's even more injuries this year than usual through just 4 weeks of the NFL
turf fields? I
season?
really do think you're right. I think turf fields are a problem. I think what do we have? 5 Achilles and ACL injuries all on turf fields this year alone.
Did you see Odell Beckham's tweet
Yep.
after Malik Neighbors?
You got to get rid of turf. Have to.
Mhm.
It doesn't give. Guys get caught and it doesn't give it all on your feet.
The thing is, I just don't know why they won't. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, the money is there. This is not a problem. I don't know why they won't just go to grass. Everybody, all the players want grass. All the players want grass. At least like 80% of the players want grass. I just don't understand what the reason is they won't go to grass. Is it just
is it the
inconvenient?
stadium? It's probably the stadium maintenance, right? Because if you have concerts and shit,
Because
they're
they are, I mean, all the maintenance guys are unionized. So maybe it's a
Yeah,
union
but they
thing.
bring grass out for all these other games, though. I mean, think of all the other fields where they don't have,
yeah.
like, there's some fields they're rolling grass out there.
The old Oakland field, where's a baseball field, half of it.
That was better than turf.
Honestly, yeah, I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, you're
turf
wearing
is
pads, I
obviously
mean.
you've watched countless videos of guys pivoting, their weight shifts, and then their foot catches and slips, and they just blow out a ligament.
Aaron
It's not
Rodgers,
good.
Kirk Cousins. Yep, Malik
Malik
Neighbors.
Odell,
Tyreek.
Tyreek tore multiple ligaments
What
and a
the
dislocation.
dude? Tyreek.
Also
Did
on
you
my
see
team.
the video of him
Oh
where it
my
like comes up and
gosh.
folds
I told you not
down?
to draft him though.
Dude,
True.
you did say that. True. That knee injury looked horrific. Is his career done?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah,
it's done.
If he comes back, he won't be the same player.
He shouldn't come back.
The problem is
Where
though,
would
He,
he
might
be?
have to come back.
the
Where would
problem
he
is
be?
we've talked about that, like, as much as everyone wants to say an ACL is not a multiple year injury, we're obviously seeing it is time and time again. And the other thing is his biggest thing is in and out speed and speed. Your knee is crucial. You tore
Yeah.
multiple ligaments. So I'm guessing meniscus, ACL, and probably an MCL or partial MCL.
Dislocated knee, and then I think it was all the ligaments in his knee. So I'm pretty
So you're
sure
talking
it's
about-
LCL, MCL, ACL.
PCL. There's four.
Yeah.
There's four. So you have
He tore all of them.
he tore
The
the whole
report
thing.
was
I
all
see
the
multiple
in
ligaments,
his
but I don't know
knee.
how much.
Yeah.
So if you're talking all of it, your LCL, PCL, ACL, MCL, and meniscus, that's a full knee rebuild.
Yep.
And a dislocation, which now means your kneecap and the joint can easily dislocate again. You're going to come back and be your biggest attribute is your cut speed.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able, you're never coming back the same. It's like Derrick Rose. You're
So-
just never going to be the same guy.
So my question for Cal is, where does he fall when he comes back on the depth chart of the Chargers?
Last. Last. Quentin Johnson's above him.
He might be
I
above
mean-
Lad McConkey at this point.
Lad McConkey's not.
Lab
looking-
McConkey looks like he's not going to touch the ball again.
That's why you stole my waiver.
Man, we loved that pick during the draft, and
It didn't cook well.
It's crazy.
It's weird.
You know what sucks? Cal stole
how
the
can
guy I
you-
wanted.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Quentin Johnson is in his third year. Third year.
Yes.
He's in his third year. I think he's just coming into his own. He's
Mm-hmm.
obviously a pretty high draft pick. They had high expectations for him. Hadn't panned out so far. Finally, as a coach that maybe he's kind of vibing with, seems to be feeling himself for sure. That guy always had more intangible
Yeah, the potential.
ceiling,
Yeah.
than Lab McConkey. But Lab McConkey was so surefire.
Underrated.
He was kind of underrated. He caught every ball.
Yep.
I don't think Lab McConkey's as bad as he looks right now. I just think Keenan Allen is playing at a level I did not expect him to play at this age. Especially, it's hard too, because, like, let me say this. This shows so much about what team you're playing on and how much it matters. Because Keenan Allen last year,
Should have retired.
I think he should have retired. I was just going to say that. Like, retirement. We're talking retirement. Like, not good. Looks bad. But, bro,
And right now
bad
we got
organization, terrible offensive coordinators, and a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Now, he's playing with Justin Herbert. Guy looks
averaging,
insane.
averaging 18 points a week, and he's got a touchdown in every game.
Do you think if Keenan Allen was still with Chicago with Ben Johnson as the coach, it's better?
It's much better. I think it's way
But
better.
but not as
Because
good
Roma
as...
Dunze now looks like a wide receiver one. And
Yeah,
last
he
year he
does.
looked like a guy that I don't know why they drafted him.
Honestly, I'm going to pick on you for a minute. You told me taking Adunze over. Why did I just? my
Keenan
mind-
Allen?
No, not Keenan Allen. Who's the other guy in the Bears?
DJ,
DJ
Moore.
Moore.
Terrible.
I picked Adunze and left Moore on the table, and you were like, "Ooh, bad."
When?
During the draft.
This draft?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, run it back.
I did.
Run it back.
I
Turbo.
went and looked at it.
Yeah, show me the film.
I'll pull it back up.
Show me
Go
the
ahead.
film.
Yeah, I'll go back and listen to it. I didn't say that.
You did.
Okay.
I was shocked.
No.
Because he looks right now very good. Adunze does. Moore
Adunze
looks
looks
like
very good.
Odunze looks
Moore.
great.
Moore looks
More
like
looks
he
like
should.
he needs more touches on the ball.
But Keenan
or
Allen,
more
I-
speed
I
or
don't know
more
because my
athletic
question is
ability. I don't know.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams does look really good right now.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Well,
He's
yeah.
had up and down games.
But he's much
he looks
better
like,
than
he
last
looks like
year.
a guy that you think that it wasn't a terrible choice to draft him right now.
Well, I was just say how I would look at it is like he looks much better than he did last year, and I have come around to the idea that he might be. I will
Might
say
pan
good.
out.
He might pan out. It might be something.
He's
There
got,
might be potential there to work with.
It also didn't help him that Jaden Daniels was so good out of the gate.
for sure.
It
like-
also didn't help that it took him, what was it, 9 quarters to score a fucking touchdown?
Yeah,
or
he,
more?
he did start real slow. this
Again,
year,
no.
too.
Again, it's like it's
Rough.
so hard to judge him on that because of what he was given last year. I know, I get that, but
But like the Commanders weren't nothing special.
The Commanders have a coach who had taken the team to a Super Bowl. They had a lot more skill position players, I think, in certain areas.
Chicago had Eberflus.
And they still have DeAndre Swift,
Yeah.
who is not good.
Putting up 10 points every week.
Meh.
Not looking bad.
DeAndre Swift is not good.
Not
he's
looking
not
bad.
I would bet DeAndre Swift doesn't have a job in 3 years. Maybe 2.
Okay,
You
on
can
that
make
note,
that argument about a lot of guys.
on that note, do
Not
you
the
think
good guys.
Caleb Williams is probably in the same boat if he doesn't
No
figure it
chance.
out.
No chance.
Okay.
No chance.
Okay.
how important is it that Caleb Williams has stability with his offensive coordinator and head coach over the next 2 years?
Extremely important. Extremely important. Yeah, you cannot come into a league, have 4 different offensive coordinators in 18 games, be changing your plan every week, playing for guys that have no idea what the fuck they're doing, clearly, and have receivers coming in and out that don't know the game plan because the game plan's not being communicated properly. When you're not on the same page and the page starts with the coach who's not smart enough to draw on the page, you're in big trouble.
So he's on 4. This is his fourth already
Offensive coordinator.
in 18 games.
That's when he started this year. It was his 4th offensive coordinator in 18 games.
That's wild.
That's bad.
yeah.
That's bad. No, he looks like a quarterback who can really figure it out. Let me say this too. The other thing about Caleb Williams is he absolutely has the arm talent. We've seen that now. Like the guy can rip the ball in a game and be extremely accurate. That flea flicker, that blew my mind. I mean, to catch that ball back from DeAndre Swift and then just rip it, that's why you drafted Caleb Williams. If he can get to a point where he's able to figure some of the decision-making stuff out, he's going to be very good.
Will he be the first 4,000-yard passer in
For the Bears?
history?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He does have
will.
an extra game to do it. Now they have
He will.
17.
He will be
Maybe
the first.
18 soon.
Might be. I wouldn't be shocked. I bet it's 18 soon.
Mm-hmm.
I think they want to get to 20. That's my guess.
At this
Man,
point,
the players have got to not be loving that.
That's my guess.
At this point, why do we even end it? You might as well just keep playing all year round.
Guys would die.
It's fine.
Guys would just quit.
53-man roster turns into 153.
Yeah,
So you can just
have to,
survive the year.
for sure.
Yeah.
You'd probably find a lot of guys that could have made it that didn't get the right opportunities that might be kind of interesting.
Yeah, but not as good as Christian McCaffrey. And then you're like,
Yeah.
what are we watching? A worse
It's
product
watered
so we
down.
can either
I think-
game?
It's watered
Then
down.
we're watching the Saints play.
I think
Right.
you'd be. Yeah, I don't know.
Every week's the Saints.
I mean, the question though is how many guys like James Harrison didn't ever get the shot that James Harrison did. You know,
Probably not that many.
I bet you there's more than you'd think.
Yeah, but dude, that's the thing about the NFL. Like, it takes so many different things, right? Yes, you have to get a break. You have to have someone to give you a shot, right? But outside of that, you get the shot based on so many other factors.
Well,
Your
yeah.
work ethic, your grind, how heavy and strong you are, your physical ability, your athletic ability, your speed. I mean, all these things play a factor in it. There's a lot of guys that never got a shot that probably didn't work that hard to get the shot.
But
I mean,
also,
like,
there's also guys who just got a raw deal.
you're in like one of 4 categories, right? You're either good enough without the work ethic, you're not good enough with the work ethic, you're good enough with the work ethic, or you're injured. I mean, those are kind of your main categories of people.
I'm just saying, if you go to that big a roster, I think you'd see more guys get more opportunities that maybe get raw deals with other teams.
Like maybe we discover some more Adam Thielens.
You'd see more talent,
You
but
think we're
also
going to
you
start
would.
seeing a lot more like Roquan Smith just crawl out of the woodwork? Like I
think you'd
that.
see less Sam Darnolds where they get crushed for fucking 5 years and
Let me
look like
make
dog
an
shit.
argument because I've heard this one before, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're at a point, though, with professional football where there are so many other avenues outside of the NFL. If you're that good or you're willing to work that hard, where you can get a shot, like the AFL, like the CFL, like the XFL, right? Like we have all these other leagues now that are being farmed. The best players are being farmed to go to the NFL. So there's a ton of guys that don't make an NFL roster that end up playing in the Canadian Football League or in the XFL. And if they go there and they stand out and they crush, they're getting NFL tryouts. So my hard part with this is like, there are so many avenues. And if you are good enough, truly good enough, like where you're saying, like you're finding like Roquan Smith just never got a shot, those guys absolutely could have a shot, right? They're just not, either they're not taking advantage of those opportunities.
But that's
or,
the point of what I'm making to you is that you'd have 10 times the opportunities.
But Gavin, my point in this, right, is that you're saying right now that there's guys that aren't playing professional football at all then, right? That aren't all playing it. Because we have these 3 other leagues where
I'm
we're
just
watching.
saying guys that have gotten cut and just haven't gotten an opportunity, or they just sit or end up on a bad team and don't get the chances.
But a lot of guys that get
to,
cut that are good end up playing in the CFL.
Yes, but some guys just get cut like Sam Darnold and just end up bouncing from team to team and never looking good until you land on the Vikings and by happen chance get the right coach.
But part of that is this game, right? Where you're like, you're still in the NFL. Like you're still in the NFL. You're still bouncing around the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. So if you don't have to bounce as much because you get 15 opportunities, so say you end up on the Jets, trash org, correct?
Yeah.
Now let's say you end up on the fucking Chargers and you've got a 100-person roster and you get triple the opportunities instead of going to 5 trash teams getting beat up and wasting your career.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I think a lot of the time the guys that have that talent, right? Like a lot of the time they get multiple opportunities. You know, like they're not, a lot of those guys aren't just given like one shot. If you're like a top draft pick or if you're like highly touted, you might be getting more opportunities. Now there's some guys who come into the league and they're not like a high draft pick. They're not really highly touted, but they have the skill. And then something happens to them or they don't get a shot with their first team.
Or the team sucks so they don't look as good.
And then those guys sometimes piddle out. Do I think there's a lot of guys that end up in that situation that are like Darrelle Revis and Roquan Smith and, you know, like guys like that? No, not really. And if your argument is Sam Darnold, well, I don't know that us like having more Sam Darnolds get opportunities makes the viewing, you know, of those last few games better. Like I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, but your point about the like feeder system leagues, that actually is pretty legit because didn't Aubrey
have you ever watched any one of those leagues?
No, but I'm saying
none of us in this room have.
But
guys
NFL scouts do though, right?
But
like they found Aubrey from the CFL, right?
Jake Bates.
So how many guys do you think have actually been found on there off the entire NFL? How many do you think have been farmed there? Can you look that up?
Who are currently in the NFL?
Because they're not good enough.
The question though is that real? Because
Yes,
like Sean
that's real.
Oakman plays in the Canadian Football League and could have made it to the NFL, was supposed to be a top draft pick, had some issues off the field, and now
if
plays
he was
there.
balling the fuck out in the CFL, he'd have a shot.
He has been balling out in the CFL.
But like how
for
good
3
though?
years.
But like how balling out?
I believe leading the league in sacks 3 years in a row as an old man after jail time and still not getting a shot because of the issues that come behind with what happened. So
I'm just saying,
my point
I don't
is,
think that Sean Oakman is going to, if he's not getting a shot now, based on if he's led the league in sacks the last 3 years and he's not getting a shot now, then there should be a lawsuit against the chick that said that he did what he did.
There already was.
But that's my point though. It's just like then there's something else going on. Like if somebody is that good, they're definitely without extracurricular issues or some other thing where people are like, no, I'm not touching that guy. That guy's definitely getting a shot in the NFL.
I don't agree, but maybe.
I don't know. If I'm an NFL scout, right, like I'm going to dedicate a little bit of my time to scouting these other professional football leagues. And I know they do.
I think the hard part is we've talked at length about how the NFL is entirely too fast to turn and burn a guy. And that having a bigger roster with more opportunity would literally prove that to not happen anymore. More games, bigger rosters, you wouldn't have to turn and burn guys the way that you do currently. Same with head coaches. That's my point in this.
I also just wonder if the season is another 3 games. Like, do we see?
Do you start to have people tune out?
Well, also, like, do they start instituting a little bit of load management? Everyone's favorite topic, right? Like, are
some
you
NBA stuff?
Yeah, like, are you gonna say, hey, look, you know, we're playing the Bengals this week, and they got Jake Browning back there.
2 buys,
maybe, but like. But like, do you think that could happen though? Where you're like, you play a bad team and you're like, we're gonna start not all of our starters today.
I think that'd be an interesting one. I could see that.
Where you make your own bye.
Either that, or you start to have better backups. Like you wouldn't be able to just bank on like Joe Burrow's backup being trash.
All right, I thought this was crazy out of pocket, but Sean Oakman has never led the CFL in sacks. He was an all-pro 2 years, and then in 2023, he was dropped by the Montreal Alouettes or Toronto Argonauts or some shit like that. So
the Argonauts,
that's what they are. But I'm just saying, like, if he truly was like leading the league in sacks for like 4 years in a row, I think that guy gets a shot.
I just don't agree with you. I don't.
But he wasn't leading the league, though.
I admit I was wrong on that, but I don't agree with your statement still, because you literally agreed with me multiple times about like that we turn and burn through guys way too quick and they don't get proper opportunities.
I do think
so.
that.
Literally, if you doubled the roster, added say 10 games, we'll just say 10. Make it 27 games, you would literally have to have more opportunities, and you would find talents that are not getting them currently.
But let me ask you this, though. The whole point of this, Gavin, is like, dude, if you're going to tell me that you would really actually want to watch 10 more football games with a bunch of guys who are now starting because the team is either injured or they're trying to rest guys, we're going to turn into the NBA. And now you're telling me you want to show up to a 49ers game, and instead of it being Brock Purdy, even though he's fucking healthy, you're going to watch Mac Jones play today? No.
Depends on how
Mac
Jones plays.
Carter
Depends how
would
Mac
watch that
Jones
game.
Carter probably
plays.
would, yeah. Brosmer, you probably want Brosmer started on a team, huh, Carter?
Nick Mullins.
For sure, Nick
Okay,
Mullins.
what do you think-
imagine that being. That's one of the weeks. It's Jake Browning, Nick Mullins, fucking Sam Darnold.
But my question is, so hold on.
He just loves football.
Sam Darnold currently looks pretty elite. So
Elite?
If
Get-
that's the case,
get
why
out,
don't you just
dude.
go watch the
Just get
CFL?
out.
I'm going to say it.
You know what,
He looks
dude?
real good. He looks
You going to
good.
turn into a Seahawks fan
No,
now?
I just said Sam Darnold has looked good and he proved me wrong.
You said the word elite, Gavin.
He
did
looks
say elite.
He does
did say
not look elite. He looks like a
looks good.
very mid quarterback
Hold on.
who's doing all
He's
right.
made some throws that I didn't think possible and made some decisions I didn't think possible with him. That's what I was
He looks like one of the best 32 people that can play the position of quarterback in the world.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
I'll
such
tell
a
you, he
cop-out.
definitely looks better than Brock Purdy. You got a good point there.
One game, Brock looked
Purdy
bad.
played
The
another
first
game.
2 games, he looked good.
I wonder what...
Sam Darnold looked better than the first game.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
Look up the stats.
I'm just saying, dude.
Gavin, you
might
brought
have
up
to
a-
let off on the Purdy thing a little bit.
Gavin,
this
you
year.
brought up a good question, though.
Literally went to the Super Bowl. I'm done. I'm done with you on
He
this.
doesn't
That
want-
was
he doesn't want
rage
the Brock
baiting.
Purdy,
That was
yeah.
rage baiting, and you know it.
Okay,
I have
Gavin.
so many texts I could bring up
What
that
do
we
you
could
say,
just
Carter?
show to this.
Yeah, I mean, the system's good.
Oh, here
That's
we go.
about all there is to it.
Uh-huh.
Other than when Brock Purdy's in it. The
Proceed.
system's not
Good
great.
system.
Yeah, okay.
You brought up a good question, though. I wonder what the break point is for NFL fans at which point they would get like, it's too
Over it?
many. It's too many games now, right? Like, because that's the thing with like baseball, right? It's so many.
Are the starters going to
fucking
start?
games.
That's all I'm asking.
Is that
If
you think that's what it is?
If you have 21 games and the starters are going to start all those games, I'm watching.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
I mean,
lie.
like, I'm not gonna, like-
I'm a fan, but I would drop off. I
At
don't
what
even. I don't
point?
even.
At what point, though?
I don't know. You'd have to play with that, but I don't even like two games on Monday night. I didn't watch the first game.
To me, it's more like if there's football on TV and I'm having to choose between either having that on in the background or like some other show I'm not actually going to watch, then I'm definitely putting football on.
But after just say 27 weeks,
Yeah, but
really
you're home.
gonna log in.
Listen, I want you to imagine yourself.
Gavin doesn't
Okay.
watch it now when the
I know,
Vikings
no,
play.
listen,
so
Carter,
Carter, you're in last place. Be quiet.
yeah, I still watch
Please.
football. You don't.
Gavin
I
watches some
literally
football.
watch football every single week. The
Listen.
one time that I smashed you, I was working on my home and I didn't watch 3 games. I didn't watch 3 games out of the rest of them. Otherwise, I watched the rest of the games of that day. And you hyper focus because you have nothing else to talk about because you suck
Gavin
at
watches
drafting.
more football than me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you literally suck at drafting and you suck at being a GM and you're butthurt about it.
All
That's
right,
what this is.
All right.
Okay.
Listen, I'm telling you, game 20. Game 20. You're at home.
It's February.
It's February. Game 20. You're at home. It's like a Thursday night or a Monday night, and you're at home. You're telling me
I'd probably put it
the
on.
game's not just on the TV in
I'd
the
probably
background?
put it on.
Yeah, the game's on, dude. Yes, it's
But,
the
like,
NFL, dude. We love it.
But then
So-
the question is, though, is I've become numb to the NBA where I don't watch every game.
Now, if that 20 games turns into pretty
40?
much every year,
Like year
it's
round.
20
it's year
games,
round.
but every year, 15 of them are getting started by the starter and 5 of them are going to be backups
Yeah, that's a problem.
because
Yeah.
you have injuries. I'm not watching those games. Like Jake Browning, if Jake Browning is playing, Mac Jones on a Thursday night, those are already games that I don't really feel like I need to watch. Now they might be just on my TV,
But you're playing your phone.
but I'm working. I'm going to sit down at the computer. I'm going to work. I'm going to talk to my wife. I don't need to watch that game.
Yeah.
Versus
Right? Like
versus,
right now, even if it's like, if Thursday night was like Saints Cardinals, that game's on. But unless the TV gets loud because someone made a big play, I'm not paying attention.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I think about our schedule in my house. we watch Thursday night football, Sunday night football,
Yep.
and Monday night football, and
Right.
we usually have football on during the day, Sunday as well. Like we're always tuned into it. So I think part of the product too is we're in Minnesota where the weather's ass in the winter too.
Mm-hmm.
So come on, man.
I do shit all winter long.
I know. Wait till you get to where
Okay.
he's getting to.
Okay, so
I know
like,
what he's getting to.
I think so. Right now, the season ends the first week of February.
yeah.
If you added 3 games, it would go essentially through the end of February.
Yes.
So like for us, I'm not like doing that much stuff in February. So
That's what he's trying
yeah.
to say. Like if you lived in like California or Florida,
But
those
it's
it's
like
like
March
March
now,
now,
it's
you
like
go
spring
towards
break
spring
time.
break season,
I
and
will.
the weather's nice and the beach is nice.
I will say.
You might be less interested.
yeah,
in
like
watching
on a
football.
Sunday, maybe I'm
I-
at the beach now. I'm not watching football anymore.
Exactly.
I will stand on that. The weeks do get boring in the winter when Monday night, Thursday night football are not on. That is accurate.
And I will say, like, it's crazy though because even when it's like some 0-3 against 0-3, I'm still watching. If it's like the only game that's on, I'll probably be watching most of that game.
I watched
Or at
the entire.
least at minimum have it on background.
I watched the entire Jets game this week. So I mean, there's that.
And they're really bad.
Yeah,
That's when you know.
they don't look that great.
That's when you know the NFL is king.
Justin Fields can sling it though. Give him
Garrett
that.
Wilson is
No, Justin
still
Fields looks
also
good. And
putting
Garrett
up
Wilson
numbers.
is still good.
Yep.
The
Really
fact. Hold
good.
on. We all need to address the fact that we let him drop as far as we did.
We let him
We all-
slide.
Every one of us should be ashamed. Just
Big
a
time.
little.
Not
bit.
me.
You picked him up in like the 17th round.
I mean,
No.
it was late. Carter, look it up.
Carter,
it was
look it
late.
up. It was late
I'm
as
about to look it
fuck.
up.
It was
I
like
think-
the 8th or 9th round. I
No, it
think.
was more than
No,
that.
because he
buddy.
was.
No, it was
he was-
around 40.
13.
Yep.
Round
13th
13.
round. So
I
not
think-
8 or 9.
Okay, but not 17.
So
I
sorry,
think
we split the
literally right in the
difference.
middle.
Yeah,
I
right in
think
the
he
middle,
fell though. The number of draft spots that he fell
Yeah.
though was like
He was
30.
like the best available to be drafted for like 10 fucking rounds.
Yeah, like he
Not
dropped
rounds, but 10
30
players.
spots. Like
He-
we
oh,
each
yeah.
had 7 swings, and we were like, no.
We want to talk
I-
about another guy you guys just let slip through the wings? Javonte Williams. Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone? You guys dogged me for picking him up.
I did.
Oh, Javonte Williams. We'll see how he is. Pretty good.
Yeah.
In case anybody's
look
wondering,
back.
he's cooking all your asses.
He's not me
every
this
week.
week.
Easy.
Not
there.
me this
Easy,
week.
Easy there.
Watch him have 30 this week. And
Easy
cook
there.
your ass.
Didn't I beat
Wait.
you when we played?
Oh yeah, my
Gavin.
only L is to Cal.
I'm just asking you.
Yeah.
I'm asking
Gavin,
you. Did
you
I
got
win?
very lucky, dude.
I got very lucky.
Not last week?
Didn't
no, 2
I-
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I beat you.
Yeah.
I beat you
Yeah.
decisively.
Not decisively.
It's probably like, wasn't it a fair amount?
I don't think it was
Forget.
decisively.
I feel like it was pretty decisively.
Mm,
Carter's was an ass whooping.
Yep.
Okay, I feel like we should talk about like the state of the NFL right now. Are the Eagles going to run it back?
No.
I don't know if they don't figure
I
out
don't
this
know,
passing game. That's gonna. I don't know, man.
But they just still win football games
The pro-
anyways.
you know what? The Eagles right now remind me of the Chiefs.
yeah, they just
Like
always
the last
win.
doing
couple
whatever they
years.
need to do to win.
just find a way to win the game. They just know how to win.
Chiefs look good against the
And
Ravens.
they
Are the Chiefs
are a
back?
team that is just intimidating to play because
No.
they've got the answers.
Also, I felt that the Eagles game last week was a true duel and was kind of fun.
I just want to say I picked Javonte Williams in the 23rd round.
That's insane.
Scattaboo up there for me.
100. Yeah.
Scattaboo's cooking real well.
Okay.
Jackson Dart, by the
But-
way,
Dog.
doesn't look bad.
He looks decent.
The guy looks
Better-
like he's
better
wearing a real swaggy chain for a guy that hasn't started a whole lot of football
Better-
games.
better
And
than
I'll be
Russell Wilson.
very interested to see how that continues to go for him.
Okay.
The CTE,
You want to wear a chain
the
like that?
CTE
You
twins,
need to have won some
the
fucking football
CTE
games.
twins are going to lead the team.
I'm telling
somewhere.
you right now, bro.
They're
You wear a
somewhere.
chain like that, you got to have won some football games because
What do you mean? Cam Scattaboo's got a chain. He ain't.
he's not the quarterback. It's different
Why is that different?
because
Why
that
you
guy
judging
ball.
the QB?
Because the QB we judge in complete parallel with their win-loss record. We do not judge running backs based on their team's win-loss record.
AP
If
used
the-
to get judged on win-loss record.
That's
for the
because he's
Vikes.
the only guy we had.
Yeah, true.
There's T-Jack back there handing the ball to Adrian Pearson.
for
Who else are you going
36
to blame?
times a game.
Who else are you going to blame?
Okay.
36.
But I'm telling you, like we look at quarterbacks and you're like, oh, you lose games. Okay, you suck. Running backs, they could be on a team that loses every game. Brees Hall, that guy
Brees
goes
Hall
off.
looks real good right
Brees
now.
Hall, you ain't talking shit about Brees Hall.
No, well, I got shit.
We're
I
wondering
got
about
I got
Justin Fields.
just.
We're not wondering about Brees Hall. We're
I
not
did-
wondering about Garrett Wilson. So when you're
That
balling,
catch-
when you're a baller,
That second TD catch was
dog,
dog.
disgusting. That
Cal
catch
Cal
was so
walked
gross.
out of the kitchen to rewatch the replay.
Oh my gosh. Insane. That guy is a dog. I could not believe he caught that football. Did you guys see that?
Who?
The Garrett
Garrett
Wilson
Wilson's second
back to the
touchdown.
end
yeah,
zone.
it was insane.
Through the guy's arms, comes
Yeah.
down with
Pulls it around.
3 feet in the end zone. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think Collinsworth was talking about how like the ability to just like have your body go dead weight like in that moment, because if you don't, you're gonna be out.
Right.
This momentum will take you out. It was impressive. Sure.
Insane.
Okay, I have a question for you guys because
Yeah.
I think this has been kind of surprising. Yes, the teams that they played were the Bills, the Lions, and the Chiefs. But is the Ravens defense kind of ass?
The Ravens defense
Yeah.
is ass. They were ass to start the year last year. They kind of figured it out as the year went on. I think they have a little
lot of
injuries.
injuries.
I
Yeah.
think the jury is out due to the injuries because if they come back healthy and they can figure it out
Is
like
that
they did the
that's
second
the
half of
difference?
last
Okay.
year,
They
I
can still
don't.
win that. They can still win that division.
Yeah, because I don't think Pittsburgh's as good as their record.
It's Pittsburgh, the Bengals, and
Pittsburgh's
Cleveland.
defense.
Cleveland.
And the-
Pittsburgh's defense is starting to figure it out and looks
it's
a little
Pittsburgh,
terrifying. Pittsburgh's I mark my words.
the Bengals.
Mark my words.
Well, I'm telling you, they're either going to be a wild card team or they're going to win that division.
I'm gonna say this right now. Pittsburgh defense, if they keep playing like they played last week, will be the
The
best.
only teams the Steelers have beat are the Patriots, the Vikings, and the Jets.
Watch the tape on the defense, though, Carter. That's what I'm saying.
The only
Like,
good team they
actually
played was the
watch-
Seahawks, and they dropped 31.
No, I know. I get what you're saying, dude, but I think their defense is pretty good.
I think it's top
I'm not
3.
sure if their offense
Crazy.
is like clicking on all cylinders. We'll figure it out. I look, again, my point is that's not a very strong division. And the Ravens have played some really good football teams, and they've played them well, right? Like the games that they've lost outside of this past week against the Chiefs. But the Lions and the Bills, those were close games.
Wait,
Speaking of which, let's
Wait.
bring this up. Go ahead, Carter.
can I?
I can't wait. Go ahead, please.
Do you guys want to take a guess on what the Steelers' defense is ranked in defense yards allowed and touchdowns allowed?
Go ahead.
You just take a guess for top 3.
20th.
I said I personally think they're top 3.
22nd.
28th.
It's fine.
Top 3.
I still think they're a top 3 defense.
Bottom 5.
Yep, bottom 5.
Top 3 to bottom 5. That was a
Look
quick
at
flip.
the players on that defense and look at where it ends at the end of the year and watch
I
watch
think
it
you're
cook.
right. You're right.
Watch it cook and you be fucking wrong like every other take you
in
have.
some ways, I think you're correct. Do I think that defense is good enough to just overcome a lot of the teams they have to play? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, Carson Wentz had 21 points in the fourth quarter.
I think the Steelers are going to end the season 10-7.
And the Ravens are going to be 11-6.
Yep.
Like the Ravens have an easy ass division. You can basically just chalk up 4 wins.
Or the Ravens are also 10-7, but they win on some tiebreaker.
Or they just
They beat the Steelers.
They beat the
when they played them.
Steelers.
Yeah.
We'll see how Lamar and Derrick Henry go because
Well,
if
Lamar's
Lamar
injured.
is out, Lamar is injured,
yeah.
and if he goes out,
Yeah, and that's
and if
like
Derrick
a
Henry
caveat
fumbles
there.
one
Okay.
ball every game,
It's a
Here's-
caveat.
here's-
If Lamar's out, then they're cooked, right? Like
who's
you're
their
not,
backup even?
Is it
Tyrod
Huntley
Taylor?
still?
No, it's not Huntley. I don't
Tyrod
think.
Taylor.
It's not
Huntley
Snoop
was
Huntley?
forever.
Tyrod Taylor's on a team.
Is
but
it
I don't
Malik
remember where.
Willis?
No, I
Or is he the Packers still?
Cooper
I don't know.
Rush.
Cooper Rush. That's a guy I'm not afraid of being a backup.
That's good.
That's
good
a backup. Their whole offense changes for sure.
I might
Oh,
start
yeah.
Zay Flowers.
But-
Yeah, Zay Flowers might have some touches.
Yeah, he might actually get the ball.
That guy can throw the ball. Cooper Rush?
Yeah.
I still don't like it, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Let me here's something we can all probably kind of agree on. Are the Lions frauds?
Yup.
No,
Anyone?
Yup.
Anyone?
no.
Anyone?
Carter.
Tuning
come
Carter
on,
out.
man.
Carter's a moron.
Tuning Carter out because he's an idiot.
Carter, you call them frauds, and
Come
they
on,
are
Carter.
crushing teams.
No
Carter.
frauds. We'll see.
What happens if they win out?
This is the guy, don't forget everyone, the guy that called them frauds and predicted their final.
What did
record
you
would
say
be
their
10 and
final?
6.
10-6?
Well,
Frauds.
No,
no,
there's
I would
17
10 and
games.
7.
10-7.
10 and 7, my bad.
10-7. How they
Carter
currently
thought they'd be 10 and 7, and
how
that
they
makes them
currently
frauds.
look, I don't think.
Even if they're 10 and 7, you're calling Keem a fraud and they're 10 and 7?
No, not fraud.
I mean, a
but
lot
but do you think they ended 10-7 with how they're currently playing?
No.
If they stay healthy and keep playing
No.
like they're playing,
No.
they might lose one more game.
I predicted they'd be 11 and 6. You know, a lot of teams won a Super Bowl being 11 and 5.
They are averaging 41 points a game their last 3 games.
That offense
Frauds.
is cooking.
Frauds.
Cooking.
Frauds.
They're like averaging winning by like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
they've played
wait. Well,
bums.
do you see who they play this week? This week's another win.
Yeah.
Bengals, they're gonna crush them.
cook that goose.
Man.
The Chiefs game will
Guess
be
who's?
fun.
Hold on. Guess who's got that defense?
Yeah.
Boy dropped the Bills.
Gavin's
I am
streaming
just
defenses
against
the
streaming
Bengals.
defenses.
I've
Gavin's
actually
gonna
done
waiver a defense every freaking
I
week.
am.
I've actually done that in fantasy before, where I stream a defense every week, and it's usually like in the past it was whoever's playing the Jets or whatever, but there'd be like 2 or 3 really bad offenses, and you could just pick up the defense every week that was playing one of those, and it would get like decent points.
I have a buddy who literally has won his fantasy. He's won his not franchise. What do you call it when in
Dynasty.
the Dynasty League? He's won it twice
Yeah,
by doing that kicker and a flex. He's like, I constantly rotate those 3 and I roll the dice. He goes, I've won my league twice, and that is the easy standout reason why.
Let me
He goes,
ask you guys
because I
this.
picked on I picked on the Browns one year. He goes, and every time I pick on the Browns, if I could get it, he goes, my defense would put up 22 points.
Let me
He
ask you
goes,
guys
you know,
this.
nice is when you just have 22 defensive points.
yeah, it's huge.
Like,
yeah.
it just
especially
helps.
the deeper leagues.
I've
Oh,
heard
yeah,
this
huge.
argued before in fantasy leagues, especially in keeper leagues. Should you be allowed, after X amount of injuries on the team, to put a defense in IR?
No.
Yes.
So you could waiver a new defense without losing your defense, even
Yes.
though the defense now is a shell of themselves once you're starting DN.
Because
and
if,
you're-
like, say you drafted the Vikings and then you lose 11 players,
right.
I don't
drop 'em.
I don't mind that.
The-
No.
What would the threshold be, you think?
I don't know, maybe 4 starters.
4 starting players.
4
out.
might be a
Four-
little light.
Really?
I feel like
I
guys
don't
lose
know,
a lot.
man.
I think a lot of times 4
I don't know. I'm
guys
just
are-
asking the question.
Well,
I'd say
I'm not saying-
6.
6?
6, 7.
Yeah, but imagine
Is
if
6 of your 11?
imagine the 4 players that are out are like
50%?
your ends and your starting corner, like 2 corners and your starting.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
DNs.
imagine
Like,
you lose, like, your
you're like
star
all
DN,
pro
your-
safety, your star D end,
your
your
middle
star
linebacker
linebacker,
and a corner.
and a corner. You lose those 4 guys. I mean,
Then,
like, what's
yeah,
that
you're-
defense
that's
compared to
probably-
what you have planned on?
You're probably right. Or if you lose like 2 D tackles and a middle linebacker and a safety, that
Yeah, your
like
whole
it's
team's-
not even close to the same as what they are healthy.
no. Look at
right?
us.
Like,
You lose Van Ginkel and Cashman alone, and we fucking hurt.
Van
like
imagine
2
it's
dudes.
like Van Ginkel, Cashman, Grenard, and Harrison Smith all out.
Fucking IR that defense all day.
yeah,
We're a shell.
I think that should be a rule. That'd be
that's
sick.
not a 4 was the right call there. I like that. That was good.
Seems like that would be something that
Open
would
up a
be
third IR
like totally
roster.
and totally fair.
Because also, if you're betting on like a dynasty league where the Vikes are going to have a defense that's really good for the next 5 to 8,
Yeah.
you can't sit them.
Right.
You can't drop them. That would be insane.
Right. And you don't want to lose them because when the reality too is like if it's 4 players, 3 of those guys can come back during the season for sure. You know, like a lot of players are out for 4, 5, 6 weeks. You don't want to just ditch that entire defense because when they all come back, they're going to be great. But at the same time,
Yeah.
you can't start them.
Well, picture you pick up the Rams defense, right? Like they're super young and they're on like the upswing, right? You want to
Yeah.
keep them.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree with that. I like that. So what would you have?
Yeah.
Do you have? I've never done dynasty. Do you have 2 IRs or more?
Well, it depends. I mean, on my dynasty, I think I have 2.
So you should have 3 or 4.
I think it should
then.
be like a
Let me double check.
conditional.
I
A
think I might have
conditional.
more actually.
Can we hold on? Can
conditional
I ask
third
you? Cal and I
IR.
talked about this on Monday. Can we turn this into a dynasty league?
No shot.
That would be amazing.
Why not?
Why not?
You
though,
don't like
Carter?
it because of how you drafted, you fucking bitch.
You'd have to do a redraft because
Yeah, but we all just agree that we get our players.
no, because rookies are way more highly valued than
But
like
again, we just all agree that we get our players
Well-
back, and we just start from there.
We could
No, in my league, I
we
get
could-
I
we
get
could
5
redraft.
IR spots.
5?
5.
Hey, just because he drafted Shea, don't defend him because you're his dad.
well that's just dumb. I would have drafted way differently if it was.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have. I
No,
would
you
have
wouldn't
drafted.
have. You were making fun of me for drafting old dudes, and I wouldn't draft any fucking different because Keenan Allen currently looks like he found the fountain of youth.
Well, you're dumb if you wouldn't draft differently because
I wouldn't.
rookies are way higher valued than Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen's going to cook you for the next 3 years.
Yeah,
so.
I
No,
would
he's
not
not.
mind converting because I've got Quinshon Judkins. Like, yeah, we got some
I
good young
work.
players. Yeah,
I'm fine.
yeah, we're good.
I'm trying to win now. I'm going to crush now.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't know. Just thought.
convert to dynasty.
Convert to
Can we
dynasty.
convert it?
I
Or
would
we
like to.
have
Majority
redraft?
rules. Okay.
Hold on.
I would like to.
Should we add 1 or 2 more guys to this little shit show?
Oh, we can't do that though, because then we'd have to redraft.
Otherwise, you have to do it like an
4-man
expansion,
dynasty league is gonna be wild.
like an expansion rule.
Just like
Wild.
do a dynasty, but like the new guys, they have to draft with what's left.
Yeah.
Or we can only protect a certain portion of our
Just
roster.
guarantee. Yeah, that would be better.
You have to
But
pick.
you
10, you
can't
have to
do
pick
that.
5 guys.
If we add people, you have to redraft. If we don't
Yeah.
add people,
Yeah.
then we can stay with what we have.
Keep it this because
Carter?
yeah.
You're fine with that, right, Carter? You got a lot of young guys in your team.
Yeah.
No.
You'll be fine. Zay Flowers gonna put up big numbers every year.
You do have Zay Flowers.
He hates his team.
No, I just wouldn't have Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, like all these old guys.
Well,
Saquon Barkley's not old.
Yeah.
yeah,
he
is
is.
he like 28?
Okay. He's not old.
27?
He's not old, but okay.
28,
Again,
27?
for
He's born
Carter,
after-
let's
he's
look at
born in
Carter's
the 90s. He's
Let's
on
look
death's
at
door.
Carter's
Born after
team. Let's look
9/11.
at Carter's team. Bo Nix, young. Saquon Barkley, young. Derrick Henry, very old. Woody Marks, super young. Nice pickup on that one.
Yep. Good move, Carter.
Brian Thomas Jr., young.
Young
Garrett
and bad.
Wilson, young.
Bad.
Egbuka, young. Jake Ferguson, young. I don't know what you would talk about needing to redraft. Olave, young. McMillan, young. Marvin Harrison, young. Dicker, young. Broncos defense, pretty young.
Pretty young and good.
Lamar Jackson, mid-career. Bucky Irving, super young. Henderson, young. Etienne, young. Kenneth Walker, shouldn't have drafted him in the first place. Chase Brown, young. Matthew Golden, young. Sutton will be gone. CeeDee Lamb is young. Drake London's young. Zay Flowers is young. Rashee Rice is young. Like, you literally
Your
wouldn't draft
whole
two
team is like
your whole
26
team
or
is, like,
younger.
under
almost.
27.
So the rest of us would get hosed.
So what would you have done differently, Carter?
I would have drafted better players.
You should have done that anyway.
So
this is way more about the fact that he hates his team
he
than
just
it
don't
is
like your
about-
team. It's not about the age.
It's the fact
Yeah.
that he's winning in other fantasy leagues and getting starched in the league he thought he was going to win at.
Yeah, this is the only league that I'm getting shit on.
It's good for you, man. You need that.
You really
Need
do
that.
after you walked in and you were talking so much shit week 1.
You
Of
do.
course I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah,
No,
because
it's good.
what's funny is then the next you were like, I'm gonna put up this is gonna be the biggest week of the
I'm
season. and
glad
it
you
wasn't.
talk all the shit you talk, Carter. It's very good for the pod. It just
It is.
also, in the end, turns out sometimes those things are wrong. Just like some of my takes, though, too. It's just that sometimes I do them with a little less gusto than you. Like, I said not to draft James Cook.
Yeah.
I literally said, I texted Nathaniel, do not draft James Cook.
Yeah, that he
And you
was on the
said
do
it
not draft
after I did it
list.
that it was bad.
That's bad.
And at the moment,
That's really bad.
looking-
He's like the number 2 running back?
number 2 running
Yeah,
back
he
right
looks
now
really
in
Right,
fantasy.
really bad. Really, really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have drafted McCaffrey. I didn't say he was a bad draft pick, but I said he was going to get injured. He's not injured. He's the number 1 running back.
He currently
So,
looks like a world beater as long as
I'm
he can stay
not-
healthy.
I'm not saying
We-
we're perfect.
I think-
Gavin has some bad takes. Nathaniel,
Some bad takes.
some bad takes.
Yeah.
Carter, your bad takes louder. They're louder and they're more often.
And they just reverberate through time longer. Speaking of like takes though, I do have a question. Can we get this Fogo to Chow on the
Yes,
Ooh,
we were
do
just
need to
talking about
do
this on
that.
Monday.
We
because
just
that was
talked
a
about this.
red
Because
hot take.
I'm
McElroy.
Yes.
Wait,
we own
what?
we own Nathaniel Fogo for McElroy.
Oh, that's right. I didn't
And
watch.
I owe you dinner of some kind. Doesn't have to be Fogo, but I owe you dinner for the Eagles
you
for
do
the Super Bowl.
No, that was Fogo.
We can
That
do
was
Fogo.
those the 3 of you buying me Fogo. That was what that bet was.
No, those two didn't agree to the
Yeah, they
Super Bowl
did.
bet. No, they
That
didn't.
was a you and Cal
For
thing.
sure did not.
It was just me.
I thought it was all
The
3.
the 3 of us are buying. The 3 bet was us all buying Nathaniel
Because we,
dinner
we
because we
expanded
bet
it for the
on-
Masters.
for the Masters.
You're
We
right.
each picked a player.
And Nathaniel picked McElroy,
He did
which
pick
was
McElroy.
was insane.
Wild.
Which is
pick.
insane considering his choking.
Yeah.
And he almost did again, but
And
We do need to put the 2 Fogos on though, for
Mhm.
sure.
right. Me and you are gonna go somewhere nicer.
No, I think I'm fine with Fogo. I want the boys to be involved in where we go. You can just buy
Well,
my
will they
dinner.
go?
Yeah.
how much
Will
meat
you
can
guys-
you put down in a meal?
Oh, brother.
Is it different? Does it differ if it's lunch or dinner?
I
No.
for sure one time saw Ricky eat more than 50 ounces of steak at Fogo.
What do you think? Hold on, let me ask you this.
Four-
What do you think the number
almost
is?
4 pounds? Does that sound about right?
So what do you think the number is that I could put down? What's your gut?
Could
If-
put down or
could, if I'm-
would put down?
Would put down. I'm hungry.
Like you don't feel sick
35
afterwards, you
ounces,
just feel
probably
full.
2
That's
pounds.
it?
2 pounds of steak? More than
What
2 pounds?
what did I put down at PS? How big are those?
Yeah, that was 32, I think.
32 plus the lobster tails.
No, you didn't get lobster tails. You got the halibut.
Or the halibut, sorry.
You got an
Another
entire
12 ounce-
halibut fillet.
Another 12 ounces
You
of
didn't,
halibut.
you didn't finish your whole steak, though.
Yeah, I did.
Not the whole halibut, then?
I
One of them
took-
you left
I-
a little of.
I took home like 3 chunks halibut in the bread.
So you,
But
oh
hold
my
on.
God.
The tomahawk steak did have a bone in it. So it's a 32 ounce bone in. I don't know how much that, like 7 of that maybe is the bone.
I often
So
put
25
down.
ounces of steak
So
plus.
let's clarify this.
Yeah, why don't you just tell us what you would eat?
Well, I was just going to use this as a reference. I often put down 32 at Big Boar for the prime rib all the time, and I'm still hungry. I feel like I could do 40.
Yeah, you could do 40.
So 2.5 pounds of meat, man. That's
I mean, you
incredible.
said would do. Could do. You could do 50 if you
I'd probably
really
have
wanted
the
to
meat
push it.
sweats.
If you really wanted to push it, you could.
Should
do
we
50.
weigh it when we get there and just
Should I
put
bring
a
a scale?
Put a scale
bring
on
a
the
food
table.
scale.
Bring
Yeah.
a food scale?
Bring a food scale.
See which
Oh,
one of
man.
us eats the most.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why?
I want to enjoy the dinner. I don't want to leave there dying.
Just like
The reason I
roll
love
me
getting
to
a
the
steak
car.
is because if I just get like a 12-ounce steak and a little potato, it's the best meal I'm having out, and I leave there and I don't feel like complete shit.
Yeah.
If you go to a place and you have like 75 fucking wings, you leave there and you're like, wow, I don't feel very good.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, really? Like if I go to a place and I eat 50 ounces of steak, I'm leaving there and I'm like, those were good for the first 16 ounces of that steak. And then after that, everything was not that good.
yeah.
It tasted good, but I'm dying.
Yeah. That's fair.
meat sweats roll me to the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I
mean,
wanna
if I'm
leave
like
feeling
pushing
bad.
it, a 20-ounce steak, that's like I'm leaving there and I'm going to be so full.
If we wanted to make it a competition, do you think you or I could eat more?
You.
Think so?
Yeah.
I feel like you could give me a run for my money.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You could put it down. Your metabolism is literally working through steak while you're eating it. My metabolism, it like hasn't even thought about having steak
So
yet.
you-
Like, I've
hold
already
on.
finished my steak
So
and my
this-
metabolism's like, we'll get to that tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this
later.
is not
you know?
this is not a story about sports. This is a story about you in that statement right there. Do you remember when we went out to Joey's cabin? We went to that restaurant in that small bar that has the food challenge. It's like a 2-pound burger with a pound of bacon on it. You have to
Yeah.
eat in like 2 hours. I ate this like 1.5-pound burger and my fries, and it was like a 1/2 pound of fries, 1.5-pound burger. And I ate the whole thing and I got done. And I'm like eyeing up Cal's food, and Cal looks at me and goes, I gained 3 pounds watching you eat that fucking thing. And then he ate his meal, and I was like, kind of hungry still. And like, because we didn't eat breakfast, so I was just starving. But literally, he just off the cuff, he goes, I gained 3 pounds watching you eat that.
Yeah.
Just ate his meal.
What was did the challenge give you anything for it?
You
Like
got a T-shirt, but you had to eat. It was a 2-pound burger, a pound of bacon, and a pound of fries. And you had to do it in 2 hours.
Is the meal
I
free?
didn't try it. The meal is free. Yeah, if you can do the challenge, it's free. Otherwise, it's $30.
If I could eat like you without gaining weight, I would do that so fast. It would be awesome just to eat delicious food and not worry about any of it ever.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Oh, it'd be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I eat an Oreo and I've gained 5 pounds. I have one. Like it doesn't matter. I was just telling Joey I have to chill out on having beers on the weekend, because if I like have 5 beers on a weekend, I will start Monday 5 pounds up. Like I'm just working the whole week to lose that weight.
What?
Yes, bro.
That's
Alcohol
wild.
to me is like instantaneous weight gain. It's like, oh, you have a beer? Oh, cool, dude. We'll put that in your ass. Like, it's just, and it doesn't go to my ass because I have no ass. It goes right to my stomach. But that's how my metabolism works.
So you'd be
So-
fighting. You'd be fighting fat camp.
If
at
I
the
come
NFL.
with you and we have an eating competition at Fogo, I will leave feeling like shit, and I will be fatter than I've ever been for a week. Like it'll take me a week to offload that steak.
and I will literally lose. I will lose weight.
You don't know what this battle's all about, son. This metabolism battle's a bitch, son.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So would you be on fat camp if you were in the NFL? Where like you have
No,
weight?
no. I mean, I'm.
Like some of those guys
Geez,
struggle
they'd probably
to
be asking me to gain weight.
no, but like
dude,
some of those guys struggle to like. Do you never hear like Kyle Rudolph talk about that?
I
Where,
would
like
be
he
on a
would-
nutritional diet.
Yes, like Kyle Rudolph's
unlike
like
some
I
of those guys.
struggle to be under 280.
Yes.
And he was like, my contract states I have to be like under 265 or 270. He's like, dude, he goes, off season, I'm walking around almost $3 bills. He goes, I gotta work to stay this lean.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would. If I was, if I was playing in the NFL, I would literally have to be on a scheduled nutrition diet. Like I would have to be getting told what to eat
So wild
to
for
stay
a guy.
in my weight.
Yeah, but
So
also-
wild for a guy that can just eat whatever he wants and not worry about it.
right.
But also, I remember when we were, and this is obviously different because we were in high school, but I remember we were talking about 3-a-days, and you were like, I'm eating all day long. Like, I'm eating so much food to, like, make my body function for this.
Yeah.
I mean, weren't you having, like, 6 meals a day, and you were fine?
You have to.
Yeah, I was eating like 4,000 calories a day. It was like
Easily.
6 meals.
Yeah.
And each meal was like
If you
500 calories.
if you want to
I'm
have
sorry, like 600-700 calories.
if you want to have an educated conversation with me during 2 or 3 a day practices, I have to eat that much. Otherwise, I just stare at you and I'm like, "What did you say?"
Yeah.
Like everything.
That was
is
the only
just-
time in my life where I would lose weight.
Yeah.
Like just during regular football season. Like during 2 days, I would just lose a couple pounds. So, you're just losing weight. You're losing water weight every day.
Yeah.
The craziest thing to me was like, when you go to college, or when I went to college, they weigh you before and after practice every day to decide how much electrolytes you need, how much water you need to take, all that stuff. And it was just mind blowing going to college like 2 days and watching how much water weight I would lose, other guys would lose in like one practice. Like I was losing 9 pounds. Like from the time I would start my day till the time I was coming off the football field, I was losing 9 pounds. One of our offensive linemen, bigger dude, like 6'7", 330 pounds, 14 pounds
Wow.
of water weight.
That doesn't shock me though, because Tommy probably does
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He
That's what I'm saying.
sweats bad especially when you practice.
Yeah.
hard.
Even now, if I'm clocking in, checking my weight, during a week, like I could start Monday morning at like 255 and I could end my day at like 262. I could wake up Tuesday morning and be like 254. Like I can lose like
Damn.
7-8 pounds overnight pretty
That's
much.
wild. That's crazy.
Like if I have a big dinner on a Monday night and then Tuesday morning I could be like, down like 6-7 pounds probably. So it's just like, but I'm bigger though. So like there's a lot more weight to like fluctuate, like when you're leaner like that,
like a
your margins are so much smaller,
yeah.
but yeah, still like that's
It's
the weight fluctuation
big
is
swing.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
let's
if you had lost more than like 7 pounds of water weight during your practice, you were getting electrolytes, you're getting like told what to go eat, you're getting bananas, like whatever. Like they were trying to just put electrolytes and water back into your system.
Damn. Let's
Yeah.
talk overreactions.
Yeah, really quick. Overreactions.
Who are you nervous about? Like what team worries you watching them play right now?
Good or bad, you mean either way?
Either way.
I thought the Broncos would be better. Now they just beat the Bengals pretty good, but it's the Bengals. I thought the Broncos would be a little bit better.
Bo Nix looks a little rough.
Have regressed.
He seems like he's kind of struggling with some decision making and some time at the line.
Yeah.
Which sometimes it seems like Sean Payton's not getting him the play quick enough, or whoever's play calling is not getting him the play fast enough.
Maybe. Yeah. Another team that I'm worried about that I'm a little shocked by so far is the Commanders. Now they haven't had Jaden Daniels, but they just haven't looked like they were that good of a football team. Texans have blown my mind.
They look bad.
They look so bad. The Texans. They look
Arizona?
so bad.
Arizona?
No, I'm not shocked by Arizona. I feel bad for Kyler a little bit, actually.
Marvin Harrison needs to figure out this drop ball shit.
Yeah, he got better, though. Like,
He did.
the end of the last game, he looked like he was ready to play football now. Finally.
Needed some time.
Need a little time to think about it. Need to be embarrassed at the podium and realize that no one gives a shit if he was offered $20 million to play at Ohio State. That's over, dude. You're in the NFL now, so catch the fucking football.
Baker looking like
a dog.
Like sleeper. I'm not gonna be shocked if they make a deep run.
Right. Same.
Like,
I already said that.
Yep.
I called that.
Like, not shocked. Still,
Yep.
like
Plus that division. I mean, they're gonna be
overreactions. Colts are frauds.
really?
Yeah.
Think so.
Wow, that was a quick turnaround.
One game.
Colts are frauds.
One game, and we're bailing on Danny Dimes.
I'm not saying Danny Dimes hasn't improved a lot, but if you think that the Colts are going to be 8-2, I'd be shocked.
What if they?
What are they right now? 3-1.
3-1, but
3-1.
they beaten the Dolphins in week 1.
Uh huh.
The Broncos win was good, but they really shouldn't have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
And then they beat the Titans, and then they lost to the Rams. So they feel like
So
we
let's
can
wait.
beat bad teams.
The
Let's wait and
Rams.
see.
Let's
But we're
wait and
not gonna
see. I
beat
can agree with
good
that.
teams.
The Rams look.
Really good.
Whoever put out
Whole
their
NFC West.
Whoever put out their
Cardinals.
Matt Stafford was hurt. That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's bullshit.
He looks
And if he's
like
hurt-
10 years younger.
And if he's hurt, he's so old and smart now, he's figured out how to play better than everybody else hurt.
Or he's on enough fucking pain meds.
Dude, the NFC West
He's
is
got
a
that glass
gauntlet.
table they bought him.
Do you see this?
Do you see
The
that?
NFC West?
Yeah.
What?
3-1, 3-1, 3-1, and then the Cardinals are 2-2. That division is
Juiced.
juiced.
Stacked. Thoughts on Chargers? They lost.
They're fine.
They're fine.
They had a bad
No
game.
frauds there, but
No.
frauds with Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
agree
I don't think
with
the
it.
Chargers
Justin
are
Herbert's
frauds.
Justin Herbert.
Daniel Jones is just two very different players.
Jackson Dart's plan of tweeting photos of Justin Herbert's girlfriend is wild.
This is why I'm saying that guy needs to stop wearing that fucking chain.
He's
Because he's going to run up against some guys that are
tweeting-
going to snatch that chain.
He's
buddy.
tweeting photos of Madison Beer to
I'll
fuck
tell you
with
this
Justin
right now.
Herbert's face. He's
He
fucking with his
better
head.
he better tuck that chain in when they play the Broncos, because I'm telling you, old Bounty Gate's coming out for that chain.
Think
Oh,
so?
yeah.
Oh,
Sean
yeah.
Payton's coming
Oh,
after.
Big Sean Payton coming for
you
it?
want to wear a $100,000 chain on the football field? Oh, we're taking that shit. We're
Some
taking.
Khalid
If
Tabib
I was
shit.
coaching against him, I'd have a chain gate. I'd have a chain bounty. Hey, if you conveniently can take that chain off that kid, please do. Rip it off and put it on the ground. I want him to have to pick that chain up and give to someone on the sidelines. Hell yeah. That's disrespectful, bro.
Damn.
Walking around like some little punk ass kid. I'm sorry, but like, dude, come on. There's guys that have earned it, bro. There's guys that have played in this league and have won football games. You just got here and barely won a football game in your first week.
So
You're a backup wearing that chain?
So if
Come
Josh
on,
if
dude.
Josh Allen's rocking a $100,000 chain, you wouldn't.
No, I have shit to say. You can wear whatever you want.
MVP.
If he did it in his second year, if he did it in his rookie year,
That was a rough year.
Uh,
Yeah, when
yeah,
he
there's
looked
some shit to say
looked
about
really
that.
shaky. Yeah.
yeah, when he looked
if he did that in his
Yeah.
rookie year, I'd tell him to figure his shit out. Yeah,
But
I'd say somebody
if
take that
coming
chain
off
off.
an MVP
Yeah.
season where he's looking really
Just
good
wear
again,
whatever you want.
yeah.
Watch Joe Burrow. Perfect example. First year in the league, did he dress like a dumbass?
No.
No. Wore normal ass clothes
Second
every week.
year in the league.
Second year in the league, dressed pretty normal. They go to the Super Bowl. What's Joe Burrow wearing? He's got dyed blonde hair and a pink suit and no undershirt. You know what, dude? You start playing like that, you can wear whatever the hell you want.
Patrick Mahomes gets
can
that
wear
pass
whatever
as
you
well.
want,
Jalen
dude.
Hurts.
But you got to earn the right to wear that chain.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Are we nervous for the Packers?
No. Nah, they'll be fine.
You think so?
That game
Couple
was
tough
shocking,
weeks.
though.
How do you
The
think the
couple tough
Vikes?
weeks, but-
How do you think the Vikes shake out here? We made some really bold predictions early in the year about how we thought the Vikes were going to end the year.
Well, everything's kind of screwed now because
Everyone's
obviously-
hurt. But like,
everyone's hurt.
how do you think we?
I mean, if we're 9-8,
Okay. I have one question to you. Do you feel with a full healthy O-line that we have addressed all the problems, or do you think we still have some holes?
no, we have some holes.
Okay. Do
Well,
you still want to see
one
Brian?
very big glaring one.
One big hole on the right.
A captain-sized hole,
I
if you
won't
will.
say who it is.
That was nice. Love that as a dad joke.
Offer him $1 million, keep him around for a leadership role, make him the backup, hire somebody new.
I
Damn,
mean,
still
Yes,
out.
still what? What do you mean, dude? This guy's bad. He's bad at football, dude.
I just thought
If
that
I
you
met
might-
him, I would be like, "Hey, man, look, you seem like a nice guy, but how about them last couple years?"
it's time. It's time.
I don't know if I would say that, but
He's
know,
a
I
big
think about
dude.
it.
I don't know if you
I'd
would.
be thinking about it. I'd be thinking about it.
Just
Just like
like
got
when
right
I-
up next to me, and I was like, "Oh shit, you actually
did I-
are 6'6", 340 pounds." Okay, cool. It's nice to meet you, bro. Like, but yeah, no. I mean, on the pod right now, hiding behind a microphone, guy's bad.
Yeah.
Not good.
But that's the only one, though,
and,
right?
Our secondary looks
No,
tough.
who's the starting left guard right now? I don't even know his name. That's bad. Who is it, Carter? Who is it, Carter? 'Cause he's got to go too. Miss Ryan Kelly, bad.
Our
I think Will
left,
Fries is fine. Darisaw's fine.
Donovan
Fries?
Jackson.
Donovan Jackson.
Mm.
He's a rookie, isn't he? Yeah, he's our rookie
Yeah.
this year.
So that's fine.
Not
Let
ready.
that cook. Oh,
Not ready.
not ready.
Give him
He's
some
not
time.
ready.
Let
Yeah.
it cook.
He's getting cooked is what he's getting.
So don't play McCarthy yet. Let him fully recover
Oh,
and let
man.
the line get figured
I
out.
wouldn't let McCarthy go out there right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Just
You
me.
need to get that kid hurt.
He's going to get
Let
hurt.
Carl take the hits,
He
right?
does not deserve
Carter?
this. You know
Of
what?
course.
I'll be honest, man. The way I watched Carson play last, just start Brosmer.
Thank you. Yes.
Start Brosmer.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Start Desmond Ritter.
Stop.
No, not that.
Stop
but
it.
No, not that.
Stop it.
Brosmer, I draw the
That's
line. I draw the
insult-
line
that's
at
in-
Ritter.
draw the line at Brosmer.
That's insulting.
That's it.
That's insulting to Carson
Can't go
Wentz.
beyond that.
Yeah.
Is it though?
It is.
give me Brosmer.
Come
Did you
on.
see him in that last drive when they just had to have him throw any complete passes? Just throw a complete pass, bro. Any of them.
Check down after check
None of them. None of them. He threw the ball away.
Do you think he has like his confidence is just
It's just
not
tanked, bro.
there?
It's
Like
tanked.
I gotta play safe. I can't.
I don't know
can't
what
take
it is,
chances.
but yeah, he's not very good at football anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Light switch flipped.
Yeah.
That guy is anywhere but wanting to be out there, I think. I don't mean that. I think he wants to play football. It's just when you have 2 minutes left, when you have a minute left, and you need just like a complete pass, and like his last series, I felt like I was watching Sam Darnold play the Rams again. It was like the same thing all over again. I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
just complete a
Like
ball.
we
dude.
can't buy.
We can't buy a
pass.
complete pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Bad. But anyway,
One more question.
yeah,
Atlanta.
bad. I don't think they're good.
Nah.
You think Penix is
No, he's
Penix
not.
is
I don't
struggling.
think
You
Penix is that
is-
good.
So let me ask you, do you think
Another guy
Penix,
Carter loves.
I thought, yeah, he's struggling though.
he is struggling,
Oh,
but
we
do
all
you
know
think,
Carter.
I
do
got
you
them
think
at
it's
8
the
and 9.
team around him, or do you think it's him?
I think it's him right now.
Penix, even against us, there
I
were
think
some
it's him right now.
throws, dude. They won.
Bijan and Drake London. How are you going to blame those two guys? They're good.
Bijan looks good.
Bijan is
Dude,
so good.
Really
Bijan's the reason they beat the Vikings because they just
Bijan is
ran the
so
ball
good.
over and
good.
over
Dude,
again.
Bijan's like, this is gonna be
Kyle
this is gonna be a
Pitts?
hot take. This is gonna be a hot take, but like reminds me of Shady McCoy.
Kyle
Like-
Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson. I'm not blaming those guys.
Yeah.
So
There were throws in the Vikings game against the Falcons where it was like, oh my God, that was
Ugh.
like not even in the right
trash.
zip code of that receiver. It was so bad.
Trash.
So, I mean, he was like,
Yeah.
he had horrible numbers that game.
And thoughts on Kansas City? That was my last question that I wanted to bring up on the pod.
I think they're fine.
They're going to make the playoffs.
They're going to be fine.
When they have a receiver, they're good. Who would have guessed?
That's the thing. I mean, they've literally had nobody.
Travis
Like
Kelce's
they just got
still
Xavier
looking,
Worthy back. Wait till you. They don't
Travis,
need him.
No, Travis Kelce's still looking. He looks. We're done. It needs to be probably done.
Probably.
Not to be dick.
Probably.
This could be his
Travis,
last season.
but I will
Travis Kelce
say-
looking rough.
This might be his last
Noah
season.
Gray is good. Like their tight end Noah Gray. He's
Oh
good.
yeah, serviceable.
Yeah.
Not
sure.
he's not like a. I wouldn't put him in that top
No, he's
tier
not
of
an
young
elite
guy.
tight end, but he's
Yeah,
like a
but he's
tight
good.
end that you can throw the ball to. He'll catch it.
Yeah, he's no.
But that said, I mean, like Noah Gray reminds me a lot of like Kyle Rudolph. Being honest, like I know people
Mhm.
love Kyle Rudolph, but like Kyle Rudolph wasn't like an elite tight end. He was a good tight end.
Do you
Like
think
Noah
that
Gray
was?
can be that.
Do you think that was because of our like coaching?
I don't know. Tough to say.
Yeah, because he was the Zimmer era.
Zimmer
right?
Tough
era,
to say.
not very.
But that said, I think that Kansas City's gonna be fine, especially when you consider that they're gonna get Rashee Rice back, who I think is better than Worthy.
I agree.
So they're gonna be good.
We're gonna find out.
Thanks for listening, guys. We appreciate it. We will catch you on the next one.